I can't say good morning, or I can't say good afternoon, and I can't say good evening. Because it's not a good evening, it's not a good morning, and it's not a good afternoon. You see the video? You see the video, huh? The video of Sonya Massey, good sister Sonya Massey. Now this, hey look. Now you talk to me about being angry and you know being upset. Oh, you come on, you always angry. Did you see what happened to that sister? Did you see what happened to that sister? So for all you people out here, all you people who want to talk about police training, misdirected, misguided, they're being trained. They're being trained to do exactly what they're trained to do. That's what they're trained to do. And we're gonna get into this video. We're gonna talk about this W, this assassin, this executor, this villain, this criminal, this thug. Everything that you say about us good brothers and sisters. You call us every name in the book. Every name in the book you want to call us. Tell us how we're the most horrible people in the world. We're nothing but criminals. And the very politicians that you talking about, the very ones that you talking about, you voting for, are the same ones who called us those names. You talking about you supporting them. When you going to support black people? And I'm talking to you, black people, man and woman. I did a video. It's not about the woman against the man. The hair videos. The purpose of the video wasn't about the hair. The purpose of the video was you imitating people who killing you. Did you look at this W dude? Did you look at him? Blonde hair. And this is who you want to imitate? You don't teach our boys and our girls that this person is someone to be imitated, to be looked at, to be admired. Now let's talk about this video. That good sister called 911. And for all of you people calling 911, you can't see it? You can't see it. You think you still believe in this nonsense these people putting out here? What's wrong with you? I'm going to talk to you brothers about this too, because it ain't about the sisters. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility, our responsibility, to protect our women and our children. And these people are openly executing us on television so that they can watch it. I did a video. You know how many views that video got? 50 views, 60 views. Why? Because they're not going to promote that. So at the end of this video, I'm going to put it in here. You go see the video so you understand what's happening. Now this sister called 911. She called some people to come and help her. You heard the white boy come out there, knocking on the door. Didn't see any signs of any kind of violence, nothing. And this isn't the first time. This has been being repeated. They're hunting us. This is what they're doing. They're hunting your children. They're hunting the black women. They're hunting us. Now you think it's made up? You're watching it. You're seeing it year after year, video after video. They're hunting us. They understand because they're doing it because they have a system behind them. A system of people. A system of people in official positions. Official positions who they know are going to support them. And they'll sacrifice another because he got caught. Remember they said the brother didn't have his body camera video on, but the other dude did. And we're going to get to that in a minute. Because if you don't see it, if you can't prove it, you understand? Then they can get away with it. And this is what we're seeing. They're hunting our women and our children, and they're killing them. Stop being a fucking coward and scared to say it, because that's what it is. And all of them ones who you email me, you send me comments and texts talking about, oh, no, it's just that individual. Have you lost your mind? Individual? Nah, no individual. That's why they could call them and tell them, hey, somebody shot him in the head, they down. And everybody's cool with it. They knew before they got there. When he got there, he Told her, come to the door. Come to the door. Don't hurry up. Why? Why the aggression? See, you've been convinced to believe that all of this is just normal. It's the way to do it. No, you just talk to people with dignity and respect. That shit ain't hard. It ain't hard to do at all. But you want to believe now because you've been watching these movies and these television. You listen to these crackers tell you over and over again that this is the way that you behave and it's okay. It's not okay. So then the sister comes to the door. No, there's nothing wrong with her mind. Her mind was good and peaceful. Good and peaceful. Y'all like that word peace. Well, there was an example of it. And like I told you in the other video, see, you come with peace. Just like Malcolm X said. Turn the other cheek, peaceful. She even mentioned Jesus. Remember that? You Jesus lovers. Now, why didn't Jesus save her life from that devil? All she did was mention Jesus. He killed her. Execution. Right in front of you, on television, on the body cam. That sister told that brother, okay, I'm going over here. I'm going here to get whatever. Oh, I got some water on the stove. It's boiling. Whatever. And then she asked him, why you moving back? Legitimate question. She just trying to be nice, trying to have chit-chat, trying to be good. But see, you're dealing with demons. You're dealing with people who, they have a culture. It's them. No, it ain't no individual. See, let me tell y'all something. You want to talk about something, you Trump lovers. You Trumpsters. You Malcolm X said you can't call people times, they'll sue you. But you people who want to support and think it's okay for people to just openly talk bad about us and say things and then do things to us. You want to run. I'm going to talk about this preacher out of Detroit. That's where I'm from, Detroit. Coward. And all the rest of you preachers. Turn the other cheek. This woman dying, what you going to do about it? You taking the people's money. You taking their money. You going to do something about this? You need to be supporting a brother who stood up and said this got to stop. Grandmaster Jay told you. And all of you who don't like it, I don't care. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to watch. You don't have to do anything. See, he was a man. He was in his right mind. He said this was going to happen. He told you. He tried to do something about it. He tried to help him, but you won't support him. But you run every Sunday to these coward, punk preachers. That's what you do. You run to them every Sunday. You give them your money. Are y'all amassing all of y'all money to buy ammunition? Because that's what you need. You putting together money to hire the engineers so that they can learn how to manufacture a weapon, how to design a weapon? Because that's what you need. You don't have to do it here in America. They're not going to let you do that. Go over to Africa where the black people are and they need that. But you don't want to think like that. You want to join in the good W people and say I'm crazy because I know I'm supposed to protect my people. I know I'm supposed to take care of my women and children. And I don't have no problem with that. That's what's supposed to be done. This sister did nothing to that man, that horrible, horrible, horrible person. And he's a part of a system, a team. I'm going to show you. She told him, why are you backing up? He said, I'm backing up because of the hot water. There was no threat from the water. He was looking for an opportunity. He even carried the conversation on at the door. The girl was getting ready to go back in her house. Didn't you see the video? I'm going to play it for you. You look at it. You see the girl's going to go back in her house. It was going to be over. She said, okay, I guess nobody's here. I don't see anybody around. Y'all. They told them they walked around the house. They should have got back in their truck and they left. But that brother wanted, that W, that demon, that devil, that's why they call them devils. He wanted, and that's why he was angry about Jesus. See, he was a devil. He wanted interaction. He wanted it. So then he created a situation for him to come in. Okay, well, let me get your ID. Let me do all this. She participated. Peaceful lady. Peaceful sister. So she comes in. Now she goes around to the kitchen. She asks him, why you backing up? And she's asking that because there was no reason for you to back up. There was no fear. There was no threat. Nobody did anything to you. But this is the part now where you get the white media. These people who participate in this, and they are participating. They come to you acting like they're innocent and they're just all objective. And they go, no, they're white media. They're missing a whole lot. They won't tell you. They won't condemn it. They should be saying the very things that I'm saying right now. They're supposed to be having that attitude. But they've taught you that, oh, journalism is to stay objective. They're not being objective. The very fact that they're unwilling to tell you that this is an execution and a murder and an assassination, that's already telling you they're not objective. They're slanted. But you won't believe me because you've been taught in their education, in their school system, from the time you were a little baby on the time up, to think the way they think. That's why I told you with the hair. So you want to say it ain't nothing wrong with it. Well, clearly there's something wrong with it. You're imitating these demons and these devils. And you got your kids thinking that, no, we can all be together and we can all work together. No. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that later. But let me just go back to what she did. She told him, there was no threat. There's no need for you to back up. So when she said to him, he said, I'm backing up. She said, oh, well, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know what she was talking about? She was talking about the fact that he was creating a negative spirit, a spirit of aggression. And she had no spirit of aggression. She had no ill will. She was just simply getting the water off the stove. It was hot, whatever was going on. So she was saying, look, I'm going to get this hot water. She wasn't threatening him. So when he said, I'm backing up from the water, she's like, oh, yeah, this dude's tripping. Negative spirit. So her peaceful nature told her, I rebuke all of that. Rebuke it. You know, I ain't even into no negativity. That's what she was talking about. But you see this demon, and it's not the first one. No, he's not an individual. No, he's got a blue uniform. I told you before, he's got a uniform on. Blue, black, whatever. He's got a uniform on. And that uniform gives him what? The authority, not because he's an individual, but because he got a system of people who no matter what he does, they're going to support it. Now I'm going to show you, because you're, oh, he arrested him. That ain't no justice. No, that lady lost her life. I told you before, that ain't no justice. Do you think the people that have lost their children, their mothers, they feel justice? Justice. No, that ain't no justice. So let me just tell you. So she tells him, I rebuke that. And he said, you better not. Or whatever he said. Whatever the dude said. He's a cracker. Yeah. That's what he is. Some people say race soldier. You can say whatever you want. They're all together. And I'm going to prove it to you. So this dude says, she says, I rebuke you. You better not. I'll shoot you in your face. Well, why? She didn't say anything. She didn't even threaten you. Now, I'm going to play it for you. And I want you to look closely. I got pictures I'm going to show you. So he said, put the pot down. She put her hands on the pot because she was moving the water. She wasn't threatening anybody about the water, and she was terrified. She ducked down. She had her hands on the pot, and he pulled his gun out because she was getting ready to move the water and told her he would shoot her in the face. He pulled his gun out and pointed at her. She was scared. She was terrified. So she took her hands off the pot. She had pot holders, cloth on her hands. No weapon, nothing. Hot water on the stove. And I'm going to show you in the video. You're going to see the pot is there. And he's yelling. He yells it 2 times. Put the pot down. She never had the pot. It wasn't in her hand. She was ducking down. The pot was on the stove. You're going to see it in the pictures. But now, this is why I told you, system. They're all together. They can say whatever they want. And all you white people sending me these messages, telling me I'm a racist. No, you're the racist. You know why you're the racist? Because you don't want to do nothing about it. You're not going to do anything about it, and all you want to do is sit there and use this fake-ass excuse that these politicians are going to do something about it. Let me tell you something. Let's tell you the truth. The politicians are not going to do shit about it. They never have. It's been hundreds and thousands of years. They ain't done nothing about it. They're not going to do anything about it. Joe Biden just made a statement talking about, oh, this been going on. Just like I told you, it's been going on. That's his statement. He ain't saying he's going to do shit about it because he's not going to do anything about it. He's the main motherfucker that put people in prison. Don't you understand that? And you want to play games. We want to act like, no. I'm done with that shit. I was done with that shit a long time ago. Okay? I don't have time for the bullshit. I'm too old for that silly ass shit. You know these people are up to no good. You know it. You know it. I'm gonna get to you. But again, drop the pot. Drop the pot. She never had the pot. It's in the goddamn video. Slow it down, take it frame by frame, and then stop it, and you can see she ducking down without the pot. She got her hands up. She stood up again. And when she stood up again, remember he told her in the beginning, I'm going to shoot you in the face. He shot her in the face. Told her to put the pot down. She never had the pot. So what does that tell you? Clearly you know his intention. That's why they had to arrest him. See, one thing that they understand that you don't want to say, all you black people who want to act like you love the white people, you believe everything they say, fine. You run ahead because you're a coward and stay the fuck off my channel. Don't even come to my shit. In fact, unsubscribe. Do all the shit you want to do. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. This is the same kind of bullshit that you had. Some people standing up, telling you, trying to help you and me. But you don't want to fucking support them. You don't want to see it. You see, we talk about it. You don't want to view the shit. Maybe the white people hiding the shit and using their algorithms. All that shit's possible because these people, it's a whole fucking system of these people. Do you understand? See, this shit, let me tell you, you know why I'm upset? I was going to try to come on this motherfucker and not even talk like this. I was going to try to do it, but I'm in fucking tears watching this lady. I'm in fucking tears watching her. You know why? Good sister, peaceful, not bothering no motherfucking body. When they pulled up, you can hear fucking crickets outside. Do you understand? And she told him, well, I thought somebody was there, you know, but maybe not. Okay, well, I'm just here. You know, I'm here. She ain't bothering no motherfucking body. But you won't leave us alone. Then you want to talk that peace shit. Peace, peace. Motherfucker, you ain't giving us no goddamn peace. You don't want to let motherfuckers have peace. You want to come and do this shit. And so let me finish up with her, because there's a couple of you motherfuckers, you police officers, you motherfuckers, this group of you motherfuckers that working together, the system. Let me tell you something. Give a fuck no more. This bullshit you doing to the people, it's fucking bullshit, man. And I'm talking to the brothers. The white boys, they gonna do that shit. They don't give a fuck. It ain't their family. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They really don't. I don't give a fuck what you say. All of you people writing this in this motherfucking, writing these comments to me. I know you don't give a fuck. Listen, the dude shot the lady in the motherfucking face. Okay? Now, let me show you how I told you the white boys, they don't give a fuck. You shoot the lady in the motherfucking face. She never had a pot. The motherfucker standing there with him. The cop with him. He knew she didn't have a pot. I mean, he knew he was standing there watching too. So the motherfucker don't even know. He thought he turned his body cam on. He realized that, okay, well, goddamn, the other motherfucker got his body cam on. So, okay, let me get my shit. Okay, my body cam on. Then after that, drive, you know, I ain't gonna be. He's fabricating a lie. He's acting now for the fucking camera. Motherfucker gonna say, okay, all right, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna have no hot water thrown on me. Look at this shit. It's actually on the floor. It's on the floor. First, she never had the fucking pot. If she went up when she was standing up, it's a little bit unclear on that part of the video, but if she stood up the second time when you shot her in the motherfucking face, she probably was grabbing the pot, falling down, motherfucker, and the water fell on the floor. That ain't no goddamn threat. And all of you fucking coward-ass white boys who want to sit back and then what you gonna say? Oh, she must have had drugs in her system. Oh, she did this. Oh, she must have did that. And all this. You got all these fucking excuses as to why it's okay to kill a woman. You're a fucking coward. Bitch-ass fucking coward. That's what you are. And here's the thing. The dude standing right, I told you, the white boys, they don't give a fuck. You black, they don't give a fuck. They could care less. Listen, the motherfucker standing right there, the other cop, he said, look, let me go get my kid, because maybe she might be alive. Maybe they looking at her. Maybe she twitching. Maybe she moving. We can't see that in the camera. But this motherfucker said, let me go get my kid. The motherfucker who shot her, you know what he said? This motherfucker said, nah. And then he laughed. He said, you listen to the shit now. He said, no, it's a headshot. She's done. You hear that? Little subtle chuckle. Bitch ass motherfucker, little subtle chuckle. So the dude, show you he don't give a fuck. Now he knew whether it was, and remember, you don't know if he did that out of care. He knew his camera was on. So maybe he was trying to get himself so he ain't in no fucked up situation like this other motherfucker. So he said, let me run to the car. Let me get my kit so I can come back and help her. Now he knows she was shot in the face because the motherfucker, he was there. He saw it. He had his gun drawn too. Okay, so then he said, let me go get my kit. This motherfucker said, no, it's a headshot. She done. So he goes, okay. No. This is, I told you, it's the training. They doing exactly what the fuck they do. They want her to bleed out so ain't no fucking witnesses. That's why they tell you to kill them all. And all you black ass motherfucking cops gonna run around and try to act like this bullshit is real because you done went through some fucking training to corrupt your fucking mind. This is why I told you women. I showed you the men too. Stop fucking imitating these fucking people. Because it's not only the hair hat you wearing. It's not that. It's the fucking mentality. See, they know that. When you put that shit on, that tells them I love you, I admire you, I like all your shit, I like what you think, I like what you say. You put that bullshit on. Now, if you too fucking stupid to understand that shit, okay, no problem. I understand. Maybe you might learn 10 years from now. Maybe you might never learn. I don't fucking care. But I can't allow you just like some pimp who say, this motherfucker talking about pimping and all you fucking clowns. You don't do that shit to our women. What the fuck is wrong with you? You put that shit on here. You put this bullshit on here talking about, you know, you got the hat on and it don't have nothing to do with my mentality. No, motherfucker, it makes you think like them. It makes you think like them. And then you cops, I'm talking to you. You black motherfucking cops. Oh, you know, they train you to, you destroy the threat, you end the threat, so you empty your clip. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Just because these fucking people don't have no goddamn sense, that don't mean you join them. The fuck is wrong with you? None of that shit is necessary. And y'all too fucking afraid to say it. No, none of that shit ain't necessary. You just treat people with dignity and respect. First of all, he shoots the motherfucker. I told you, the dude right next to him, he don't care. Because he didn't say to him, no, man, what the fuck you mean don't go get the kid? I'm going to get the kid. I might be able to help the lady. He didn't say that, though, did he? No, he didn't. He stood right there. Okay, man, all right, cool, I got you. Why? They tell you. They tell all of you. Police code, code blue. We're all together. So you don't, and I'm talking about you black cops. I'm with you. Don't get this shit fucking twisted. You black, I'm with you. You my brother, I love you. But the problem is too many of you motherfuckers who, because you in this situation and which I understand, it's your job. We all gotta work, no problem. But if your job means you sit there with these fucking white people and watch them do bad shit, and some of y'all participate in that shit. Yeah, some of y'all participate in that shit. Keep your mouth shut. There's a video, I'm going to show it to you. There's a brother, he just got caught, arrested, and put in jail for actually convicting a brother. Brother was innocent, did 11 years in prison. Black people, what the fuck is wrong with you? You thinking like them. Because they got to your fucking mind and you believe all the bullshit they tell you. They tell you that shit all while you're the one believing that shit. See, I guarantee you if a motherfucker, I showed you the video. Y'all look at it. I'm going to put it at the end. I'm going to try to link it to this. See, back in the day, this shit still happens too, by the way. But back in the day, all they had to do is say this brother did it. And they all get together, go to the police station, drag this motherfucker out, take him out and hang him. This is what they do to the black people if they said the black people did a crime against the white people. This is what they did in history. Right now, if a black man went into the white woman's house, he went into the white woman's house and he did that shit, what the fuck you think would happen? These white people might burn up 50 fucking churches and kill thousands. There ain't no telling. You want to act like this shit ain't real and you can't see it and you don't know what's going on? Fucking cowards, man. Fucking cowards. Listen, let me tell you something. So I'm done with these two. You clearly saw it. And anybody, even the fucking defense attorney, you gotta do your motherfucking job. You should be trying to do a poor job like Brad Pitt them did in the movie. Y'all should watch this motherfucking movie. They knew the dude was guilty of raping little boys. Y'all, this is religion shit. Raping the little boys, preacher, raping the little boys. And then, because he was Brad Pitt was a friend to him, then Brad Pitt purposely led the case so that the person would be convicted, even though he was his defense attorney. You understand? And that shit they did in history. So they arrest this dude. You think it's justice. Good, he needs to be arrested. But you know what? No, it ain't never going to be no justice. But is it capital punishment in that motherfucker? That's Illinois. Chicago. Do they got capital punishment? Because if they don't, I'm for that. Change that shit quickly. Do it, pass some laws right tomorrow. Write the shit down and go in there and get rid of this motherfucker. Because clearly he wanted to kill that woman. There's no question about it. Now, let's just be real about this shit. Chicago, Illinois, wherever the fuck. Illinois. That's where Obama came from, right? It was Jesse Jackson's son, he was there. And all them other people, oh, they big politicians. They out in Chicago. Out in Illinois. and this kind of shit happened, you think that dude is alone? That motherfucker is alone? Nah, he had no problem. And all of them are this way. They do some rank ass shit and they're police, so they know that it was rank. They know it was bullshit. But all the police come to the crime scene, they're all together, and they're all cool with it. They're not gonna go against that person. Even though they know that person is wrong, they're not gonna go against them. Because they don't give a fuck about you, me. Now I'm gonna show you just how ridiculous it is. For all you white people, oh, I'm racist. I'm not racist. Let me tell you something. First of all, that shit shouldn't be happening to nobody. It shouldn't be happening to not one person, period. That's bullshit. Police don't have to do that. No, they're regular people. They're little kids. They grew up and became adults. They're supposed to be nice to you. They're supposed to, hey, I'm going to give you an example of how it should have went with this lady at the door. Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you said nobody's here. That's good. We were worried about you. We thought you might be unsafe, so it's good to know that everything is okay. So you're just having a little dinner, huh? You by yourself? Okay. Do you need us to come in and check everything out? Oh, okay. No, you don't. Oh, but listen, we want to make sure. Why don't you just let us just look just to make sure, because it's a car out here. We don't know if it's yours. We want to make sure that it's okay for you. Okay. All right. Let me come in. Okay. All right. Okay. Nobody there. Everybody's cool. So you good? All right, well, look, that's smelling good. What you cooking in there? Huh? You got something boiling? You gonna make some good food? Okay. All right, well, listen, we're gonna go in there. You have a good night. If you have any more problems, you give us a call, okay? All right. Take care. What, they don't know how to do that? They don't know how to do that? Of course they fucking know how to do that. If it was their boss, and they came to their boss's house for some emergency call. See, and this is where y'all get that shit fucked up. Y'all think, because I don't think that way. There ain't one motherfucker walking this goddamn planet that's better than you or me and our family. I'm going to do a video on these motherfuckers. I'm talking about the black pastors now. You motherfuckers that want to run around and put these people on a fucking pedestal. And these people taking our money every week, every fucking Sunday. And they not building no manufacturing. They ain't doing. We got all the money that we need. We just keep giving it to the wrong motherfuckers. Talking about they going to take us to heaven. And they going to take you to heaven, all right. Just like this good sister. She called out the name of Jesus. She went to heaven. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. Just so you clear. So I'm clear. That's how that shit should have went down. They should have been talking to that lady with kindness and dignity and respect. That lady called for help. But he couldn't because it's not in him. And I'm talking about black ones too. You black motherfuckers. You worse than he is if you doing that kind of shit to our people. You understand? You worse than he is. It should have been a very nice situation. Talk to that lady. That's what it should have been. You understand? Do you understand? Now, this is a woman. She got kids. That's why I keep telling you, brother and sister. No, we have one fucking responsibility when we get older. We're supposed to take care of our loved ones, our family and friends. We're supposed to take care of them, period. The fuck is wrong with you? So this dude killed her. Killed her. Right there in front of us on television. They played a video. Now, let me tell you why I told you it's a fucking problem with this Detroit pastor. He standing up there. Motherfucker, you gon' listen. All you motherfuckers who standing up, you Trumpsters. Let me tell you what Trump said about this shit when they said, well, they're killing black people. Do you remember what he said? Because I do. And I ain't never gonna forget that shit. Do you know what he said? He said, well, they're killing white people too. Now, you fucking fool. Is that blacks for Trump? You fucking fool. You running behind a motherfucker who he gonna say some stupid ass shit like that. Oh, well, they're killing black people. Well, they're killing white people too. So it's okay? Because they're killing white people. Now, you white people. That's what y'all with too? As long as they're killing people, it's okay. Please just say they're killing everybody. Look, they're killing everybody. You fucking fool. No pastor's wife, no pastor's family's first wife. No, get the fuck out of here. No. My wife and my family, they first for me. Your wife, your family, they first for you. I respect that. I respect all of you. I don't have no problem with that shit. None. I love you, your children. And what you're supposed to be doing is not idolizing some set of motherfuckers, whether they religious motherfuckers or politicians. And we gonna get to them fucking politicians. You're supposed to be saying, no, I ain't fuck your first. No, good for you, brother. You got a wife. Good, I got one too. They're all the same. We are good brothers and sisters, period. And if they had that fucking attitude, you should be able to tell. If they had that attitude, they wouldn't be just enriching themselves and saying, fuck all the poor people, people in our community. Now, you politicians, all of you, let me tell you, sisters, I love you. I told you that. You should know that. And if you don't know it by now and you can't understand the shit I'm saying, fuck you. Get off my channel. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Nothing. Let me explain something to you. They're running around talking about 1,400 of the most influential black women, and they wrote a letter talking about some letter supporting the Democratic Party or Biden or Kamala or whoever the fuck. 1,400 of them. And they're the most influential people. Let me tell you something. Grandmaster Jay, when they arrested him, did 1,400 of y'all write a letter? I wrote a motherfucking letter. Did you write a letter? This is the dude that stood up and said, nah, we, no more killing our boys and girls and our elderly people. No more of that shit. Stop that shit. Did you write a letter for that? Have you been watching the videos about InFact? I've been putting them out. Other people been putting them out. People talking about it. Oh no, but you got fucking time and energy, all 1,400. And so you understand, even if you don't support InFact, which you should, you fucking fool these people standing up protecting you. But let me tell you 1,400 of y'all get together to write a letter to support the Democratic Party. Fuck the Democratic Party. There's a bunch of people that take care of themselves. A bunch of rich people. A bunch of rich people taking care of themselves, to take care and make sure they keep the money over there with them, and saying fuck you and arrest you, and they keep all this shit going. 1,400 of y'all. Now, all of y'all clearly to write a letter at the same time, y'all had to communicate with one another. Y'all had to, if it's 5, 10 of y'all, 15, 20 of y'all, 100 of you, you had to communicate to write a letter about the Democratic Party. Not about black people. 14 of the most influential CEOs. I told you in the last video, oh, y'all so great. Y'all so motherfucking smart. But y'all can't, 1,400 of y'all get together and how we going to solve this manufacturing, how we going to create jobs for our children, how we going to create safe communities for our children, how we going to get all the engineers and people to come together and figure out how we can build some low-cost housing for our people, how we can get some land over here and start building a fucking community. And like the brother said, Black Wall Street, how we can reinvent that. You can't do that. You know why you can't do it? Because you're a fucking sellout. Because all you want to do is play this fucking political theater ass game with these fucking white people. That's what you want to do. And this is what you're going to get. And they're going to keep doing it. They're not done. Let me tell y'all something. Don't you find it interesting? Because I find it fucking interesting. They shot this lady. Then they released it. They had the body camera. They released it. But they released it right after, the announcement of Biden. Now we got Kamala and you motherfuckers, the first black. She ain't fucking black. First of all, she ain't this color. That's number one. She ain't this color. Now, my light-skinned girl, she light-skinned, mixed, okay, you good sister, but do you have a fucking mind? No, she ain't got no fucking black people's mind. No, she ain't. Some people even told me early on when they first popped her ass up into the whole political theater that they do, they said she's putting motherfucking black boys in prison up in Northern California. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. I don't care. It's clear and obvious. All of them, they're a part of the system. They participate in the system, and they're not going to do anything to step outside of that system. They're not going to do it because it's enriching them. All you got to do is follow your black caucus. They're not going to say nothing about this either. They're quiet. They don't talk about shit. They keep their mouths shut. They keep getting their checks, and they do what they're told to do. Then every now and then they come out and tell you be peaceful, but they keep their mouth shut about InFact and all the groups, the Black Panthers, and all the other groups that coming out trying to, put themselves together to protect themselves. They keep their mouth shut, and they do what they're told to do. And that's who you're dealing with. So all this fake ass shit you want to do, running around with these people, it's all the same. Police department too. Yeah, police department too. All of them are together. And what they'll do, they just basically, like that white boy did standing next to him. He said, don't go get the pack. That dude didn't go get the pack. He didn't give a fuck. He took the order from that dude, and then he just let that lady die. They're all together. They're all together. So you can pretend that shit if you want to, but you're not going to pretend it away. No, none of us will. This is not even different than what they do around the world. I happened to leave. I left it, so I got a chance to see another part of the world, and that they're doing the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same system. It's the same plan. Now, you people, you're going to be upset with me. I'm not doing nothing but telling you the truth. You're supposed to be upset with the motherfuckers that's committing these crimes. Now, how the fuck are y'all getting ready to fix this up like this lady was what? She's on drugs. She has some weed in her system. That's what it is. Oh, maybe she did some alcohol. She drank. So all of you people that want to get behind these motherfuckers and support them and try to act like and fake the ass like, oh, it's just you just an individual. Well, you said that the last time. You said that the time before that. Said that the time before that. So fuck it. Don't come to me with that shit. And all you black people who want to love these motherfuckers like that, okay. You go right ahead. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't even need the karma like that lady said. I rebuke that shit. Okay? Man, I'm fucking done. Look at the video. Recognize what's happening. Now, you want to do something? Support our good brother, Grandmaster Jay. Send that brother. Because that brother, he's incarcerated right now because he stood up and tried to protect you. Send that brother some money to support his legal defense fund. The thing is right there. You see it. I put it up there. I'm trying to put it on as many videos as I can. I didn't want to go into all this shit like this. But I'm fucking tired, and you should be too. You should be too. And don't accept no more motherfucking lies from these people. All this fake ass shit they're telling you. Oh, it's just the individual. Oh no, that's just him. And no, we train them. I'm gonna tell you, they're being trained. The training is to do that shit. That's why they do it. And as much as they can get away, they know every now and then one of them gonna get caught because they're violent people. They've been violent, all of them. They've been violent. Now the ones I'm telling you, last time, the ones who gonna sit back and tell you, well, you blaming me, I didn't do it. In this video, you saw a perfect example. The one dude, he didn't pull the trigger. But when the dude told him, no, don't go get your kid to help this woman, he obeyed, didn't he? He didn't go, no, let me go help this woman. He didn't do that. And that's what the general population does. Now, just to help you good W people out, the good brothers and sisters, the black people, they do the same thing too. They a lot of them, they're afraid. They've been terrorized by white people for generations and generations. And so they have that in them. We all know when we talk about white people. You know how you be around some people, you talk about white people and they start whispering. You know, we've all been there. There ain't no white people around. You just start whispering because you don't know. Sick of this shit, man. That had me in tears seeing that lady. That's one of our sisters. Black men, check out the videos. I'm going to put it in the link. Go look at the video so you can see what the people are doing, how they're doing it to us, and then do something about it. And doing something just for you people who listening and you want to listen. Nobody's saying go put on a mask and go get nobody. No. Do something about it. I tell you, I told you I'm going to do a video on solutions. Make sure you look at it. But I'm going to give you an idea. All of our boys, all the people with skills who have gun skills, let's organize like a young boys club. Now there's nothing wrong. Now white people, they'll twist that into something else just to be violent because they just don't want to see us have any strength at all. But they call their little group that they have, and we've had some of our people in there, Boy Scouts. That's what they call them. And the Girl Scouts. And they got the cookies and all that bullshit. Okay? There's nothing wrong with us doing that. And if motherfuckers gonna try to stop us from doing the shit that we trying to do for our kids, and our boys need to learn, they need to learn how to live outside, in the forest, in the woods, in the urban environment, wherever the fuck. They need to learn how to do that and survive. What things you can eat, what things you can't eat, how to put a tourniquet on. If something happens to you, cut yourself, you going up and down a tree, you going through a field, you break your leg, how to put a stent on. They need to learn all that shit. And all of the nurses and the black people, you're supposed to have some black awareness. That's what you're supposed to be doing. We organize ourselves, and then every weekend we go, it ain't gonna cost us no money. And then we go in and protect, to teach our kids. We protect them. We go and we teach them. We have them running. They should be running and exercising so that they can run. They should be able to run 3, 4, 5 miles at a time. That's what they're supposed to be able to do, girls and boys. They need to learn weapons, how to load them, how to take them apart, how to put them back together. They need to learn those things. They need to learn combat, physical combat. They need to learn how to do that. Now, for you cowards and shit, you hearing this shit. Oh, you see, what the fuck is wrong with you? You think there's something wrong with saying that? These people got that shit. This is what they do. You take karate class, oh, it's okay. You can watch Bruce Lee on a fucking movie. You can watch Extraction. You can watch all this kind of silly ass shit. But you can't teach your boys and girls how to survive when they're living in around a bunch of fucking danger. No. And I'm sorry. And from this point, I promise you, I ain't never letting this shit go no more. So you can watch who the fuck you want. Don't watch me. I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck. You know better. You motherfucking men. And I told you, you keep running over here. Men, grown ass fucking men, running over here to these fucking coward ass the pastors. Now, if you're a pastor who secretly you taking your money and you helping build some shit for black people, then this message wasn't for you. Although you really should think about this kind of Jesus shit you pushing. If that's what you want to do, okay, you got to get another story. Why, all the writers, the motherfuckers, I'm one. I don't have a problem with you. Put it in the comments. You send me a motherfucking comment saying we could do that. I'd sit down with you and we put together our own fucking religious book with the kind of principles and things that we need. Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with you doing that. God is not gonna get you. I told you before. You want to see God? Fucking die. 3, 4, 5 months, come back and then you can tell me. But other than that, we can write our own motherfucking book. They wrote theirs. They made their shit up. King James Version, motherfucker. King James Version. So don't be all this fake ass shit no more. It's time out for that shit. It's the lives of our children, the future. All over the world, this shit. That people waking up, they're fucking tired of this oppression. This murder. God damn. Look, I'm going to get off. I hope you understand. And if you don't, I don't really give a fuck. I told you. I wasn't even going to go here. But this shit, this got to stop, man. And the reason I'm telling you about the Boy Scouts, it's a whole generation of us right now that it might be fucking over because the mind is fucked up. Just like in my comments, I told you, the men and the women, both of y'all, all of you motherfuckers, all of you, if you put in your songs, whether it's R&B, soul, rap, whatever, hip-hop, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you putting in your song about killing another black man and making our women's hoes and bitches and all this shit, you putting that shit in, you fucking enemy. You fucking enemy to black survival and black civilization. Because we got way more important shit to be doing than the other doing that shit. And you talking about selling dope in the community or doing all that kind of shit coming up. I done seen all kinds of shit. I grew up in that shit. That shit, you the fucking enemy. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy, to have their children grow up and be some shit like that. And then the white boys take them, after they done destroyed the community, they take them and they prop them up then. Put them on an oka, now this motherfucker is cool. After all the kind of bullshit they done said, saturated the minds. I grew up singing songs. You repeat the song, you learn the lyrics, you sing it, even the melody. If something sticks in your mind, where that message gets burned in your fucking mind, it alters your fucking ideas, your philosophy, your outlook. And for all you stupid ass people who want to act like that shit ain't real, fuck you. Because we can't keep losing lives for you, because you want to be stuck on fucking stupid. No, it does impact. The white people know that. That's why they do it. That's why they can play a fucking song and motherfuckers walk down the street and be ready to kill people. Captain America, Iron Man, Batman. The fuck, man? Alright. To the family. Hey, brother, I'm sorry that happened to you. Mama, I'm sorry that happened to your daughter. And to the children, I'm sorry that happened to your mama. Again, it's a generation of us, many of us now, we're old, it's too late. In terms of, we have to take the risk and say the things that need to be said. And those future children, I told you, we get them kids 6 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, them boys and girls, organize them in your neighborhoods and your communities. Start telling them the truth about who's out to get them and out to destroy them, who their enemy is. Tell them. Then when you tell them, get the programs together. Don't cost you no money to go to the fucking park. Don't cost you no money at all. Run around, play war games. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Motherfuckers, I was living in my house. These dudes brought their kids. All these kids come around my house with these fake guns and pistols and shit, running around my house, act like they're playing war games. Now, if I'd have done that shit with me and my kids and a bunch of black kids over there at their house, they'd have called the police. One of us probably would have been shot dead. You understand? But see, peaceful person. I didn't like them by my house, but I saw, okay, it's kids. Okay, I know this shit's gonna be over in a little bit. I'll deal with the brother a little later on. I talked to him, hey man, I'm uncomfortable, because I didn't know what was going on. I was startled, and I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody accidentally. So, yeah, when you guys play, go play over in that way. Cause then that you with your people, it's around your house, your wife, everybody, y'all know each other. You understand? So this current generation, we might have to lose a whole lot of them in terms of their mentality, because they're never gonna come along, because they want to believe that this shit's gonna change through the Kamala Harris. And just finally, and I'm sorry, I don't have time for the bullshit no more. Look, y'all running around talking about Kamala, you 1,400 fucking women. Organize yourself and help these black people. Send Dr. Grandmaster J, Dr. John Fitzgerald Johnson, send the motherfucker to his legal fund. 1,400 of y'all. Each one of y'all send $10. Y'all rich, y'all CEOs, y'all got money. $10 ain't gonna hurt you. That's a fucking Big Mac. Send it over there. Send more. But you think you gonna, first of all, I told you before, you need to organize yourselves for us. You don't even need to be participating in that bullshit. That shit ain't gonna change. It didn't change. Now it's gonna be another one. It ain't gonna change. And after that, it's gonna be another one. It ain't gonna change. And if they do, which they will not, but if they did, because there ain't no telling what they do. That's the whole thing. They'll write a treaty. They'll write a contract. They'll write an agreement. Then they'll just break it. They don't give a fuck. They don't play like that. They got a saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's their shit. That's their warp shit. So you think if they put Kamala Harris as president, is some shit gonna change? Did it change with Obama? Did it change with Clinton? No, shit didn't change at all. Did it change with Biden? No, shit ain't changed. And just so you know, don't you know, oh, Trump, he for the American people. No. If the shit, we gonna get the manufacturer, they had this dude, this J.D. Vance motherfucker. They got him running around talking about, do you know where your ibuprofen comes from? Your ibuprofen, it comes from China. I'm worried about toys over in China. Yet you got an ibuprofen. Well, Trump was president before. They manufacturing over there. What, they just started doing it just now? All the shit he said he was going to do, he could have done. But he didn't. Because it's the same shit. I'm not a war president. Did you bomb Iran? Did you kill that general over there? He wasn't over here. Nobody sent bombs over here. But again, you want to believe the bullshit. And then they run out every night like they're doing now. If you aren't careful, you think black people run America. Lloyd Austin, chief of AFRICOM, this motherfucker, you got the voice of this lady, she talking for the president, she black, then all the black chief of police, they kill a black person, they run the chief of police out, and all of them, they all gonna say the right thing. Got a motherfucker over here, then you bring to the thing, you got the pastor coming up, black dude. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Wake the fuck up. I'm sick of this shit. Look, I'm out. Ooh, hoo, roo, ooh, hoo, roo, ooh, hoo, roo.